Hey all, what's up? It's Amanda and I'm back with another video. So today's video is going to be my August TBR. I know by the time this video goes up it's going to be already a little bit into August, but I wanted to film a TBR anyways, hold myself accountable for all these books that I plan on reading. So without further ado, let's get right on into the video. So to begin, we of course are going to tackle my TBR jar. If you don't know what's my TBR jar, typically I film next to my TBR cart, and there is a shelf on that cart that has the oldest books on my TBR. So every one of those books are on a little sheet of paper in this jar, and I pick out one of the oldest books on my TBR to read in that month. I hope that makes sense. So we're just gonna go ahead and pick. We are picking, okay, this is 2. We are picking this one. So this one is, this is Diagnosis by Lisa Sanders, MD. I hope you guys can see that. Whatever. This one is one of the oldest nonfictions on my shelf, so I'm glad that I'm finally getting around to this one. This one is like, it has one of those like stickers on the cover that is not removable, okay, so like how dare they, but the sticker says it's like a Netflix show or something like that. I've never seen it, but yeah, so I'll be reading this book. I'll have the cover up here so you guys know what I'm talking about. I just don't feel like getting it from my TBR cart right now because as you can see I'm in a different location. So this is book number 1. The next couple books I do want to say are books that I have already started, so I have like a little bit of a jump on them. You know what I mean? I'm a chaotic reader, okay? I read multiple books at once. But the first book that I want to share with you is If I Stopped Haunting You by Colby Wilkins. This is an ARC that I received from NetGalley, so thank you so much to the publishers and to NetGalley for allowing me to read this ARC. This book comes out in October, from what I remember, and it is like a spooky romance, which I'm very intrigued about. I'm liking it so far, but this isn't a review video. Anyways, I am a couple chapters into this book. I think like I'm only 3 chapters in. But yeah, I want to finish this by the end of August because I have more arcs to get through by October. So we'll see what happens. Next is a book that I'm so close to finishing. This is Piglet by Lottie Hazell. I am not going to say much about this because I am vlogging this currently. So check out my next vlog to see my full in-depth thoughts about this one. Next is a book that I have been reading for like quite some time now, and I'm only 10 chapters in. This is The Glow by Jessie Gaynor. So this is a book that I am kind of saving to read at work, but that hasn't really been working out very well because I've been kind of busy at work, so I haven't really been picking this up. Anyways, I've talked about this before, so I'm only going to read the little tiny blurb that's in the synopsis at the top. It says, a desperate young publicist tries to save her career by turning the charismatic leader of a grungy retreat center into the hot new self-care brand in this wildly funny, laser-eyed debut novel. That gives you a little taste of it. It's about like the beauty industry and cults and capitalism, honestly, and being like a millennial. It's very interesting. I'm liking it so far. I just definitely want to finish it in August because I've been working on this all summer. Next is a book that I just started yesterday. And if you see my most recent vlog, you will see my full in-depth thoughts about this. This is Greta and Valden by Rebecca K. Riley. I'm obsessed with the cover. Like, I think the green with the orange and the pink is like stunning. Also, sorry about the glare. But the cover, stunning, stunning. This is about 2 siblings, Greta and Valden. They live together. They're in their 20s. Like Valden, I think, is older and he's 29. So Valden is essentially like he had a mental breakdown a year ago and his boyfriend broke up with him. He lost his job. I can't tell so far if he lost his job or if he quit his job, but you know, he doesn't work there anymore. And he had an identity crisis kind of, because he realized he was studying to be a physicist and he realized, hey, I actually hate this. I don't want to be a physicist. So now he's a comedian. And Greta is in her master's program for literature, I believe, and she's dealing with like a crush that she has. And the girl that she has a crush on was leading her on, all the while having a girlfriend. So Greta finally finds out that this girl she has a crush on has a girlfriend, and she's like heartbroken. She's like, oh my god, this is horrendous. So it's just following them going through their lives as like 20-something millennials, and it's very interesting so far. It's kind of funny. Like some of the situations that they've gotten into like were funny. So I'm enjoying it. But like I said, for full in-depth thoughts, check out my vlog. These last two are books that I just randomly picked up at the library, okay? So like, don't come for me. I just was bored and I picked up random books, okay? The first one is Delicates by Brenda Thumler. I read Sheets last month and it was so cute. So I decided to pick up the next book in the series. I am liking this so far. It's interesting, but I'm not connected to the characters as much because I don't really understand why the main character is doing what she's doing. Like, I get it when you're in middle school, high school, it's like you go and do what your friends want to do. You know what I mean? Like, you go with the crowd and it's hard to go off on your own and do your own thing. My camera cut me off, but as I was saying, when you go off and do your own thing, you're looked at as a weirdo. So it's like, how do you find that balance of doing what you want to do while also, you know, conforming to your friends' wants and needs, you know? So it's like, it's interesting. I really love the illustrations. They're very colorful, which I'm digging a lot. But yeah, so I'm halfway through this one. And the last book that I'm currently reading is Unfamiliar by Hallie Newsome. This is just like a cute, cozy graphic novel. Cozy, spooky, witchy graphic novel. I hope that all makes sense. I'm almost done with this one, so I'm anticipating finishing it like today, but we'll see. All right, y'all. This last section of books are books that I checked out from the library that I think I can finish reading in this month. Will I actually do that? Who knows? We're just gonna get right on into it. I have Unfamiliar Volume 2 by Hallie Newsome. This is obviously the sequel to Unfamiliar. And I don't know what this is about. I just know that I'm really enjoying Unfamiliar right now. And I saw at the library that there was a Volume 2, so I picked it up. That's all I gotta say to y'all. I don't have any excuse other than that. Next, I have the final book in the Sheets graphic novel series. This is Lights by Brenda Thumler. I don't know what this one's about, but I'm excited to finally get onto this one. I haven't, like I said, finished the other one. I'm only halfway through the second one. But this one is significantly bigger, like thicker, than the other two. So I'm curious as to what's going to happen. I also see these two main characters are together on the front cover, which makes me think that they end up becoming friends, which makes me so happy. But anyways, I'm planning on finishing this series this month, okay? So mark my words. Next, I have a horror book that I have been highly anticipating. This is The Eyes Are the Best Part by Monica Kim. I am so excited to read this, you have no idea. I am typically super squeamish about anything to do with the eyes, whether it's like actual horrific things or just like putting your contacts in. I hate it. But this book, we are following our main character, Ji-won, who, like, essentially her mom's new boyfriend fetishizes Asian women and, like, acts really weird towards her. So she starts dreaming about eating his eyeballs. That's all I know about this book. Sorry about the glare. That's all I know about this book, but I'm super excited to read it. Like, I think I'm just gonna be horrified, and that's like the goal. And the last book that I have to share with y'all is Once There Were Wolves by Charlotte McConaughey. This book I only picked up because I want to finish the Buzzword Reading Challenge. And one of the prompts for the Buzzword Reading Challenge, I think it was from the month of January, is read a book with there, or there in the title. So this one has there, T-H-E-R-E, in the title. So that's gonna fulfill the prompt. I don't have any other books on my TBR with the word there in the title, which is kind of wild to me. I don't know much about this. I just honestly picked it up because it has the word there in it and I want to read it, but also because I think Books and Lala read this and she enjoyed it, or she read this author's other book, Migrations, and loved it. Like, I can't remember which one it was, but yeah, I'm excited to get to this one. All right, y'all, here is my crazy huge stack of books that I want to read in the month of August. If you see, most of these books, except for one, are library books. Okay, isn't that crazy? I try to, oh, I'm just dropping everything apparently. I try to pick up a bunch of books from my physical TBR, but this month it just so happens that I have so many library books checked out that that's my whole TBR. That's it. Just library books. So yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then like, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel if you aren't already, and if you want to see more videos from me. If you don't know what to say, comment down below the eyeball emoji, like, and either of the eyeball emojis, for the eyes are the best part, because I'm so excited to read this one. And yeah, I also always have my social medias linked in the description down below. I have Instagram, Threads, TikTok, the Storygraph, and Goodreads, so follow me or friend me on any of those. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.